This is more very much specific to how it is done in automobile. But if I show you next how it works in generally, how say safe or the scaled agile recommended, it's that creation of the agile release train. And what is this arts or the agile release trains? These are the long-lived cross-functional team of agile teams. It can be a 50 to 125 people. It can be created around a component or capability. So what happens? So instead of having a separate teams, there should be a agile release train. The cross-functional team should be created where the people from the business, product management, hardware, software, quality testing, and the compliance security should be involved as a one team. And they should be involved in end-to-end the development of the product or the service which is being developed, so that everybody work together as a cross-functional team. There is not many dependency. Even if these are there, these can be easily resolved and not much handoff happens. So in case of very large organization, here we talk about say 50 to 125 people. But if you consider an example development of say this autonomous vehicle or any other cyber physical system, there can be a team involved which can be a more than 125 or thousands of people. Then how those should be aligned? Then there can be a large program, and for that there can be a multiple agile release trains like this. And all the teams, they should work at common cadence, at the same level they should work to deliver the end value. And some things can be in-house team, something can be some by some suppliers like VC, but this everybody should be aligned to a common goal, and so that this value can be delivered. Like this can be for autonomous driving, but even for autonomous, we need to develop some camera or sensor. This can be developed by some suppliers. So in summary, there can be more than one team of team. The next principle is about apply multiple horizons of planning. And for this, if you refer the traditional agile methodology or principle, basically the agile teams, or if you say especially the Scrum teams, they focus mainly on the short-term planning. The planning is around say for a 1 to 4 weeks of planning. But when we talk about this large organization, then we need to have a very we need to have a long-term product vision for a long-term thing, as well as the lower level planning. So how this should be happen? If you know about say this kind of system development, like vehicle, it takes year over years. So it can be the large solution roadmap should be developed with a product vision with major capability, which can be say 4 years of vision. It should be there, and then it should be further broken down. Say for every year, what is the program increment you want to deliver for the particular year, and then it can be for this particular program increment, which can be a quarter, and then current for current iteration, it could be say 1 to 4 weeks of planning, and then daily stand-ups or daily scrums happen, which should be for the daily basis of planning. So in summary, it should be a combination of a long-term view, long-term vision, as well as the near-term objective. And this actually illustrates how the planning horizon starts with a vision to understand and communicate the outcome of the product. And so if you see here, this is say for 4 years, the last say 3 to 4 years, there is not much detail. But when we come to the very first year, then it should be further broken down into a detailed level planning, where we have say quarterly planning, and then program increment planning, or the daily sprint or planning as well. And how we, you see here, we are saying Apex and features and the next slide, I'll show how this should be there. created. And this can be done and maintained in any kind of agile project management tool like Jira or Riley, or there are other tools also. So for the planning purpose, I think different organizations use a different nomenclature, but here, in terms of what the SAFe recommend, there can be one very high level epics, which can be annual epics, and it could be say for 1 year, and then this epic can be broken down what we want to achieve as a feature per quarter. This can be broken down, and then it can be further broken down into the stories, which can be for a iteration or so that sprint. And further, the daily basis task can be a day task and it can be a task. If you see, these are the some examples. If you want to do it for say the examples we are taking for also transportation. And the important thing is that the capability which we are defining, and each of this should base on the decision on the objective evidence. So when we say this task, and we should ensure that what is the evidence that it is completed. So it's more, evidence is more like you can say the definition of done kind of thing, where you should define an epic or feature or story or task, and should define what should be done to make sure that the work is completed.